What is going on, guys? GregglesTV. This is the Moto Razr. It's the 2020 version of the phone that you might have had as a kid or as an adult, a teenager, whatever you were at the time when the original Razr was out, which was a flip phone. This is a flip phone out for 2020, which basically is a foldable phone that runs Android. It is a mid-tier phone with mid-tier specs, as you would expect. It runs Android 9 Pie, has a Qualcomm Snapdragon 710 processor, 6 gigs of RAM, 128 gigabytes of storage, a 2510 milliamp battery, 15 watt fast charging. The main display is a 6.2 inch POLED HD display with a resolution of 2142 by 876. It's a 21:9 aspect ratio. When you fold the display up, it's a 2.7 inch OLED display with a 600 by 800 display, 4:3 aspect ratio. It's not waterproof, but it is splash proof. Main camera 16 megapixel, and then also a 5 megapixel internal camera. And in the limited time that I did spend with this phone, it was also the first foldable phone I've ever personally held in my hand, and the technology, no doubt, is super duper cool. I mean, there's literally no marks on the screen in terms of a hinge or anything. It's all on the side of the device, and that's a really cool thing to have this kind of foldable technology in your hand. But it's kind of underwhelming in a way, and it's underwhelming being that not because it has mid-tier specs, but I don't know, I don't see. It's not even a huge phone at 6.2 inches on the main display, and I don't personally, I put a Galaxy phone that has a 6.8 inch display like the Note 10 in my pocket, and I don't feel like it's huge in there. So I don't really know why I would personally need this specific a device. I want something huge. I want something 7, 8, 9 inches in terms of a display. Don't get too dirty with that. And this doesn't do that. So I don't, even though it's kind of a cool device and things work splendidly in terms of like just jumping around the OS and using the phone overall, it doesn't fill in anything that I personally feel like's missing. Folding and opening the phone overall, it felt okay. It didn't feel like super clicky like you see with the Galaxy Fold. It almost seemed a little bit flimsy, but other than that, I mean, it wasn't too bad, I guess. When it is all closed up, you can pretty much use the phone. You can launch the camera and look at your notifications and get the time and do some gestures in order to open up the camera and things like that. So it's cool that it has some of those built-in features. Another cool software trick built into the phone is it allows you to make the whole screen look like an old Razr phone. So you have like the keypad at the bottom, and then you have the screen at the top. So I think that's cool to make a little retro feeling. It's a cool little Easter egg built into the phone. So if you're looking for something truly revolutionary, I wouldn't say this is it. I think if you personally complain about phones being too large in terms of like they're too big in your pocket and you want something to be cut in half, then yeah, this is great for you. But overall, I just don't think this is it. It's cool technology, but it's just not anything. It didn't wow me, I'll say that much. So let me know what you guys think about the Moto Razr in the comments down below. Thanks for watching. See you down the road. Peace. Josh, what are 2 things you liked about the phone?
Well, the first thing I like is the fact that you're able to fold it up into something smaller. Phones are getting a lot bigger these days. Take the Galaxy Note 10 Plus, for example. Then we got the Google Pixel 4 XL. Phones are getting a lot bigger, a little bit more bulkier. Some are slim, but when you put them in your pocket, you definitely feel that they're there. So the fact that you can fold up this Razr into something small, a small little square, put in your pocket, you hardly know it's there. And the second thing I like about it is the fact that they brought back that old school look, but are still keeping up with today's technology. We still have that foldable design, that beautiful display, but it still has that nice old school look that we remember from years ago, that old school Razr look. So those are 2 things that I really like about the device.
Brett, what are 2 things that impressed you about the Moto Razr?
I'm really impressed with the foldable screen. It's crazy how small it can get. Open it up, and then it's a full phone just like we're used to. So it really reminds me of all the old clamshell devices, but just updated. The second part would be the quick gestures on the outside. So you can just twist it and it will pop open the camera, or you can shake it like this and it will quickly open the flashlight, which was pretty cool to see. So I'm really excited to see that come to market.